You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Markeia McCarty and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's WWE Main Event After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's WWE Main Event After Show.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Welcome to Main Event here on AfterBuzz TV. We're waiting for him to come out. We're waiting for the Cobra to go out.
There he is!
Hi, Santino.
Yes, you should see this. There. Oh, he's power walking.
Yep, he just walked out the door.
There he goes.
Damn.
He's striding.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Yes. Come
He's
back
in a
next week
suit.
too. He was. I am Tom Connolly, and welcome to Main Event here at AfterBuzz TV. Sitting across from me, Gabrielle Loren. How you doing, Gabby?
I'm really good. We're forgetting about him this week, right? Again. Just
Well-
kidding. That was a joke. Come on. We saved you from the Wyatts.
Yeah.
Don't you remember?
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for that.
We drove all the way to that compound in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, stop with
Yeah.
the post-traumatic stress already.
Exactly.
What did they put you in a room and make you repeat like
Yeah.
words all over? Sitting next to Gabby, Markeia McCarty. How you doing, Markeia?
I'm doing great. Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good, good. And he has returned from the Wyatt compound. We went in there, what was it, after the show last week?
Yeah.
We jumped in my car.
We
Drove-
stormed the
drove
grounds.
all the way there.
It took a while.
Yeah, well, you know,
Friday mid-afternoon.
there were some pit
Well, hey, you know,
stops
we gotta
that we
drive
had
across
to
the country,
take,
so.
you know.
You wouldn't share any of the beef jerky on the way back.
Oh, well, no, that was our beef jerky.
Yeah.
Man.
Bray made it for us, personally.
Yeah.
He thanked us for giving him you over.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't seem thankful at the time.
So yeah, so now you're safe. Scott Narver is back, everyone.
Back.
Everyone
Or was
listening
I
at home.
safer there?
I don't know.
Wi-Fi there. Great Wi-Fi.
That's good. Was it, full bars?
Yeah, full bars.
Yeah, awesome.
I left him a nice Yelp review.
What do you make you to eat? Anything good?
Crickets.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
For every meal? Or-
Sauteed crickets.
Oh, okay.
Wow. He broke out the sauté saucepan.
That was Eric Ron who did that. He's an excellent cook.
He looks like he would be.
He is, yeah.
So yes, all right. So main event tonight, coming to us from Des Moines, Iowa. We have Tom Phillips, Alex Riley on commentary tonight. First match of the night, we get Fandango coming out with Summer Rae, looking lovely as ever in her black and green dress. Would you guys agree? No?
Oh,
No.
sure. I'm sorry, you don't usually comment on
Fashion?
what the females wear.
Oh,
yes.
no, she looked good tonight. I thought so.
How did
Okay.
Fandango look to you?
Oh, amazing.
Fandango looked in better shape to me tonight for some reason.
He looked
Maybe
more
she's
in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him. You said him and Zack Ryder.
And Zack Ryder also.
Yeah.
Zack Ryder got some gym time in while he was taking some time off from main event.
Yes. He had more time to work out, so good for him.
Mm-hmm.
So Fandango, Summer Rae, The Miz comes out, and we were like, okay, Fandango versus The Miz. Then no. Santino comes out
Yeah.
in his suit, walking down to the ring. And
Fantastic.
we think it's just going to be Santino on commentary. But no, he introduces Emma, and she comes out and is on commentary. Emma made her debut on Raw. She beat Summer Rae in a dancing contest.
It was a fantastic dance. I know Gabby was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, you
what
know,
is
it
this?
takes skill to get out there and show what you can do. I think even Summer Rae has some stuff to work on.
Yeah. I think, but she's gotten a lot better from when she first.
Better,
Oh, she
yeah.
has.
When
She
she
needs
first-
better lobster hands, like Emma.
Better lobster hands. Is that what they call them now?
I don't know.
No, those are the pop and bubble hands. I love someone who, I assume that she's a really great wrestler, but I love someone that does not take themselves seriously.
Yeah.
And Australians.
Exactly.
Comment below. I just made a thing about Australians.
Picking fights.
Yeah, so when Emma came out, she went to Santino, and he went to like shake her hand, and she went to do the cobra to him, and then they went to hug, and then she went to give him a high five, and it was just very awkward. And even when she went to sit down and do commentary, Alex Ryder was like, "Yeah, give me a high five," and then she went to shake his hand too.
It was awkward the whole time.
It was very awkward.
But you know what? I just feel like with her, she has this nice complex. So I like the character with Santino, but then I feel like the second she gets on stage to actually do some work herself with the wrestling part, she's gonna fall short because I don't see her being rough.
But I mean, I've seen a couple of her matches. Have you seen her stuff at NXT?
I have not, no.
Her stuff in NXT, she's good. She can
decent.
wrestle, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, they must see something in her for her to, get some airtime on a bigger show.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're moving her up, that's moving up the roster.
Yeah, I could see her being the flip side of AJ, being like bubbly and like just this brightness and then, pile driving the crap out of somebody.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be awesome. To see a diva do a pile driver.
That would be pretty
We want
great.
some more of that. But Santino, as always, gold on commentary the whole time.
Oh.
And Alex Riley or Tom said, "Well, what does entertaining mean?"
That
And
was amazing.
Santino's like, "It's entertaining with the word Emma in front of it."
Like, so simple, so simple.
Yeah. This match was a shorter match. I mean, kinda. I don't know. I was paying more attention to the commentary. I thought
2 segments.
it was, yeah.
It was 2 segments. It went.
I don't know, but
There was
I
a
don't know.
lot going on.
It was, yes. I think
Yeah.
it was just too jumbled. They didn't need. It was good to have them on commentary, but it was also a little too much because they kept cutting away to them
Because
and
they're
not
flat out
showing the
doing a
match.
character introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah. But The Miz was this his first time back wrestling since he was on commentary, or was he on like Raw?
He may have
or
been
something?
on. Oh yeah, he's been
showed
on
up a
Raw and
couple times.
SmackDown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because it kind of felt like a reintroduction for me to him as a wrestler as opposed to a commentator, and that was totally overshadowed by Emma and Santino. Pleasantly, I'll add. But I didn't pay that much attention to the match.
Yeah,
It was good.
There's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it was like you said. It was a lot of. It was almost too jumbled of what's going on. I think it was funny when Santino said, "Oh, Fandango's physique is fantastic." That was a good. And then the Miz was on the apron, and Fandango threw him into the post. But I thought that was a good spot of the match.
That was vicious.
Yeah, it was. It looked like I think he hit his jaw. I couldn't tell, but it looked like he hit his
Yeah,
jaw.
it seemed
Like
like a.
Full, this side. This full shoulder hit, and then maybe part of his face hit. As much as he tried to protect himself or put a hand up, as you noticed, Gabby, it's like still running at that thing at full speed.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I do not
rough.
want to see stuff like that.
No.
Well, you'll
I
get
don't-
to live next week.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Yes.
We will.
Is that like
Wait,
news and
yes.
gossip or something?
Yes, exactly.
Guess what, guys?
News, gossip, predictions, all in one. And then, Fandango ended up tossing the Miz into the corner. Fandango was working the Miz's arm. There was some good let's go Miz chants by the audience, which I thought was, shocking. I wasn't expecting that. And then I think Fandango hit the Miz. Like, he punched him and he was like, Santino said, you got to check those tooths.
I remember that.
And then Fandango hit a good, it was a handle lock suplex, which I never seen him do that before on the
Yeah,
Miz.
neither have I. He's busting out
Oh,
new
is that
moves.
what he said? I thought
Yeah.
he said Superman suplex.
Oh, no,
I was
handle lock suplex
okay.
on the Miz. And then the Miz went for the figure 4. Fandango kept reversing it. He ended up kicking the Miz into the post. And then the Miz was fighting him again and wouldn't let go of his foot. And then he finally was able to lock in the figure 4. And then Miz got the win. And then Emma started dancing as the Miz won. And, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really impressed with this match overall. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, well, I was distracted. I was distracted a lot. It seemed okay. It was an okay match. Like I was saying, for me, it was like a reintroduction to The Miz as a wrestler. So I already kind of had it in my mind that he was going to win. against Fandango. So then that made me kind of tune out a little bit.
Gotcha.
But I did like that Fandango was, giving it back to The Miz. I thought that was, they were trading blows for blows, and Fandango was starting to get frustrated and into it. And I was like, oh, it's kind of looking a little Del Rio there at points with Fandango, which was, I found that interesting, but I wasn't really feeling it. I gave Santino and Emma a 5.
And what'd you give the match?
2.25.
Gotcha. Okay, so they got a 7.25. Nice.
So,
Gabby, what do you think?
For me, there were 2 issues here. It was the fact that, yes, the commentary was amazing, but there was a distraction factor because, like you said, we weren't really able to watch the match because they kept cutting away to the camera that was on the commentators. And also from behind Emma, which was a weird shot in the first place. So that was very distracting. And I did like seeing Miz wrestle. He seemed very strong in the beginning, but towards the end, he kind of lacked energy to me. He seemed like he was kind of just tired and over it. So, yeah, I was losing interest towards the end. But, a few moves I did like in the match were the elbow slaps, like when one was on the outside and one was on the inside of the ring, which was really fun because it was kind of like a play back and forth. And then when Fandango kicked Miz in the butt. That was really funny. And then Fandango had a little fall out of the ring.
Yes.
He looked like he was beaten up. So, it was a good match. It could have been better. 3.2.
Gotcha. Scott, what would you say?
I, of course, loved Santino on commentary. Emma's new to me. Haven't seen her in NXT. Saw her here. I'm not sold yet. I don't not like it. I'm just very, very confused by it. I hope she does well with this because that could easily be something 6 months down the line where it's, oh, you're that girl that does the embarrassing dance, and that's it. That's all she's known for. So I hope she gets to show what she can do in the ring and not just stuck with that. I was surprised by Miz in this match. I usually am underwhelmed by him, but I thought he did pretty well. It was one of the better Miz matches I've seen.
Okay.
Really?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I thought he did all right. His hair is weird. His hair is weird. He's got the floppy
Marty
weird
McFly
hair.
called him with his hair back.
Didn't Santino say something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, it's.
Get a haircut.
I'm not one for fashion, clearly, but that haircut doesn't work for him. I know that. It's just,
Is he just trying? Well, I think he's maybe trying to grow it out, and it's in that weird phase where
it's heel hair. Like, it gets all floppy, and you're like, oh, I hate his hair. I hate it.
You guys, was it just me, or did the foot action at the end by The Miz before he won, was that kind of messy to you guys?
The foot action? Oh, like when he's holding it and they're rolling around?
Yeah.
I think it was more like he didn't want, he was trying to put on the figure 4, and he didn't want to let go.
Out in the beginning?
Yeah, because Fandango just kept, kicking him away.
It was a little messy.
Or he's looking for his Cinderella one day, and will just not let go of that foot.
In another guy?
Maybe. He's got to be ready for her being that strong.
It's interesting.
Like an Oksana.
A Cinderella.
So I gave it 26 reelies.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't that impressed with this match. The commentary was awesome, but the match and the directing just kind of, was confusing me. I didn't like the cutting back and forth. I gave it a 3.0. I did like the end sequence where I liked that Fandango was fighting the figure 4 and wasn't letting him put it on, and finally, he ended up doing it. So Elimination Chamber, less than 3 weeks away. The main event is Orton versus Cena versus Bryan versus Sheamus versus Christian versus Antonio Cesaro in the Elimination Chamber. What do you guys think of that?
About the interview?
No. Oh, no. First the match for the main event for the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
They flashed it up real quick.
I'm excited. There's 2 guys in there with only one name.
Nice.
Sheamus and Christian, I think they got a shot with one name.
You think so?
These are most of my favorite guys, on the roster. I love Christian. Christian's been one of my favorite guys forever. I'm excited that he gets to be in a high-profile match like this. I'm bummed that there's
one more match.
Yeah,
he needs one more.
1,000 matches.
Exactly.
In my book. There's no way he's gonna win it. Sadly, just with the way that things are. I hope he's not the first guy eliminated. I hope they treat it not formulaic. I hope they do some surprises that you know, if a guy like Cena is going to lose, that maybe he loses first, and the crowd is in shock.
Yeah,
you know?
I could see them going that route of him getting out first, just because I don't see him winning it, and it just kind of gets him out of there and lets everyone else, you know, do their thing.
It's one I'd like to see where if 5 or 6 of the guys end up in the ring at the same time, that they all get to do something. That it's not just the first 3 guys, one guy gets eliminated, and it's super quick.
Yeah. That
they really get to tell a story, and you don't know who's going to win.
Yeah, and I think Cesaro is going to shine in this match. I say it comes down to Orton, Bryan, Cesaro, final 3.
Yeah, I really like Cesaro. I love that move that he has where he just throws him up in the air and then shoulder check. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only seen clips of him doing the deuce. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
It should be good. Should be really brutal and good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So, yeah, then we get to the weekly Triple H interview with Michael Cole. And Triple H, if you haven't seen the whole thing, you should go watch it, because the end is where it really gets good. They only showed a little bit of it.
What's the big?
I'll tell you what this happened, and I'll tell you the end real quick. So Triple H says, you know, his job is to make the talent better.
And then what?
And make them reach their potential.
And then what happens at the end?
And wait for it. We got a tease. Right. He said, everything they do, you know, the authority or whatever, is to make everyone better. Orton still has a lot to prove to him and Stephanie. And on SmackDown, it's Orton versus Christian. On Monday Night Raw, which we will be at live, it will be Orton versus Cena as the main event of Monday Night Raw. I can't wait to see how this crowd reacts. I can't wait to see how we react. It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait to see Betty White in a special guest referee shirt.
Exactly. That'd be awesome. But the end of the interview, Triple H, Michael Cole kind of calls him out and says, oh, you know, you're letting Kane, you know, attack people. Why are you letting it happen? Why did it happen? Triple H is like, well, he's my guy. He can do what he wants, is what it comes down to.
Okay.
And they say, you know, Michael Cole's like, okay, thank you for the interview. Triple H says, okay, thank you. And he sits there and he gets up and he goes up there and he goes, he bleeped down. He's like, don't you ever do that shit to me again. And he's like, and they bleep that out. And he's like, you know better than that. Don't do that to me. And then like walks away. So it was kind of weird. It was kind of like what happened with that congressman or whatever, where that guy, he attacked that guy off camera, like started yelling at him. So
Triple H says a swear?
He did, 2 of them.
He's got to put some money in the jar.
I know. So, but it was very interesting. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for this match on Raw?
Yeah, definitely.
This main event.
I mean, I really want to see Cesaro, you know, do his thing.
Oh, but no, I'm talking about when we go on Monday.
Oh,
Orton and Cena.
Oh, that match. Okay.
You're not excited. You said that in the screening room.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said that I'm kind of tired of the Cena Orton storyline, and I made a sound that was something like ugh. But something that Scott said was that I actually haven't seen the 2 of them do their thing. I've only seen clips that they have with was it a Raw Rebound?
Yeah.
And everything. So I am looking forward to seeing it live.
Yeah.
And having that opinion change. But
and you
right
get
now,
to yell it.
What?
You get to yell your opinion at them. That's the most beautiful part about going live, is you just get to say, like, I am tired of this. I am tired of you. And you get to vent. That's great.
Oh.
What do you think, Gabby?
I'm going to go with I'm excited because most people have seen them and, you know, they're always against each other. But it's live action, and I want to see, like, 2 of the best of the organization go against each other. Play it out live, and maybe it'll be a surprise win.
Yeah. I like how you said, I'm going to go with being surprised or being excited. Like you were really like, I don't know what I want, but I'm going to pick excited. I like that.
Like, honestly, you guys, everyone's telling me to, you know, wear a wrestling shirt to the live show, but I almost don't know who I'd want to wear. Because, especially in, like, those matches, it's kind of like, I'm a little torn between who out of those guys I like the best right now.
Really? Because it sounded like before we started watching the show, there was somebody.
Yeah,
well, I was going to say, you have to dress up for somebody.
But that was only because the one somebody had a girlfriend and the other somebody single.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to base my, wrestling predictions on
You're going to make a sign with your phone number on it?
That's a great idea.
Oh, yes, for live television.
Yeah.
That's
and 20,000
fantastic.
people there.
Oh my God, hopefully they'll blur it out. Everyone's going to be calling me, and it won't be Randy Orton.
They'll just be like, this is Randy Orton.
Yeah, but then it's really going to be like Steve with one of his voices in the booth.
I don't know if Steve's in there.
Yeah, I
No.
don't think we have Steve.
I don't think
Sorry.
Bray's
It's not
there
Steven,
tonight.
it's Roy.
It's Ryan. I thought maybe he was helping today.
No, he might sneak in here randomly, so
Gotcha.
I'll have him do it then.
Well, someone else you may want to, dress up for on Monday Night Raw was in the second match of the night.
Right.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, I can't say what I was going to say.
Oh my gosh, no! Triple H
now
said
you
shit.
have
So you
to.
have
No,
to.
it's not
You
like a
have to
curse word.
say
I was
it.
gonna say, well, maybe I'll just come with just like dress like him, but then I can't because then I wouldn't have a shirt. That wouldn't work.
I don't think you'd be allowed in the building.
Yeah, well,
So
I wonder if
shirtless,
the girls
holding
ever
up your
done
phone
that.
number.
Yeah, they have.
And what do they
Well-
do? Do they kick them out?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, in
After a
the
while.
DX days. Well, they didn't come. They had a shirt on, but
And then it was
yeah,
removed.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
was removed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back
Wait,
in the-
I love what your computer
know,
did.
it did.
Your computer did the auto check on the spelling.
Yes.
So this match is Albertson Del Rio.
Like Alberto can't be a name. What's up with
Yeah.
auto checks?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I just wanted to go to Albertsons. I don't know. So yeah, it's Zack Ryder versus Alberto Del
I
Rio.
like Albertson Del Rio.
Yeah. And then they didn't show a replay, but they on Monday Night Raw, Del Rio, confronted Batista and said, for the past 4 years, you've been sitting on your couch at home waiting for your Hollywood agent to call you, and I've been here winning championships, which I did like that line.
I want to buy Batista's couch because that couch makes you ripped. Like if that's
Just
what
sit in it,
sitting
that's
on
what
that
happens?
couch for 4 years does, I will happily buy that couch.
It's a magic couch.
Yeah, you just sit there and
You
like
just sit there for a show and then you're magically big.
Yeah.
that's an amazing couch.
But then, so Del Rio ended up, punching Batista in the face. Batista kind of got the upper hand. Del Rio ran away. I think they're kind of looking at maybe Elimination Chamber, Del Rio versus Batista, which I think would be
Quick.
an okay match. I mean, yeah, probably pretty quick. I think Batista needs to get in the ring. If he's gonna main event WrestleMania, he needs another match or two under his belt, especially after not wrestling for 4 years and just being in the Royal Rumble.
Sitting on a good couch.
Exactly. Just getting ripped on his couch. So I don't know. This was probably the shortest match of the night. This match.
This was a beating.
Yeah, it was just Del Rio, doing what Del Rio does, beats people up. We had some USA chants in the middle of the match. Del Rio ended up he threw Zack Ryder over the top rope, followed him out of the ring, and just picked him up and slammed him in the barricade. Devastating. Sucks for Zack Ryder. And then it was a lot of more Del Rio in control. Zack Ryder made a little bit of a comeback. He went for he hit the broski boot in the corner, and then Del Rio went for the arm breaker, but it got reversed. And then Zack Ryder went for his Rough Rider, which he missed. Del Rio ended up hooking him up on the corner and did his double chest stomp in the corner, which I like that move. I think it's a cool move that he does.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Does it have a name yet?
No. I just called it the double chest stomp.
Missile drop.
Missile drop. Gotcha. Del Rio with the missile drop in the corner. And then Del Rio was able to hit the super kick and get the win. Are they calling it the super kick, though?
I don't.
That's what I would call it, but I do like when he does that, though. I think that should just be his finisher. Besides, and he has the cross arm breaker, so,
Versatile.
everyone needs to have a submission and a more offensive finisher. So Del Rio wins. I thought it was just, a basic Del Rio, getting the upper hand and just taking control and, kicking butt the whole match. What'd you guys think?
Well,
You can go first.
Well, I kind of saw it it kind of reminded me of 80s movies or 80s sports movies, or a Rocky kind of a thing where Zack Ryder is the hero and he's got his butt handed to him by the bad guy.
Yep.
And then he'll come out in another match and hopefully this time change up his style a bit more because what he was doing was not working. It was okay. Del Rio he's such a solid wrestler, and this match just kind of seemed like they were, like in Jurassic Park when they feed the velociraptors with the cow, and they don't want to be fed the cow, they want to hunt. That's what this felt like to me.
It's a great analogy.
You know?
Del Rio's in the hunt for Batista.
Del Rio wants to hunt. He doesn't want to be fed, and this was a feeding.
Gotcha.
So, but I
Long
did.
Island ice cow.
So, but I did enjoy Del Rio's moves. I think Zack Ryder needs to watch more tape on Del Rio and then, come up with a different strategy if he's going to step up again.
Gotcha.
I gave it a solid 3.
Gotcha. Gabby, what do you think?
I was not that interested in the match. The one cool move, though, was the backbreaker that Alberto Del Rio did on Ryder. It looked like it hurt pretty bad. But Ryder didn't have a lot of force in his moves. I don't think he's as strong as Del Rio, like we were saying. So to me, it didn't keep my interest in the match at all. And the commentary, they said that Ryder's going to win towards the end, and that to me was like, okay, now he's not going to win because you just said that. Because they try and trick you with those games, those mind games. And I knew it, and then that's exactly what happened. So it kind of ruined the match for me, and I give it a 2.7.
Gotcha.
So commentary is mind games?
Yeah, because I think sometimes they kind of know where the direction's headed. So what they do is they try and trick you with what they're, predicting what's going to happen. Most of the time they don't predict who's going to win. They usually tell you the opposite.
Fake out.
Yeah, it's a fake out.
Misdirection.
And then 2 seconds later the other person wins because one gets tired and the other one takes advantage.
So
And that was what happened.
What are we doing when we predict winners for the pay-per-views?
We don't know. We don't get a script.
Oh, so it's not mind
Wait,
games.
you guys don't get this? Why do you think I won that belt?
Oh, man.
So yeah, I think it kind of ruins
Vince
it.
handed me the script the week before.
It's just like they shouldn't predict who's going to win and just be in the mindset of what's happening in the now.
Yeah. Gotcha. I do understand. I think it's, they don't want to give too much away. They want it to be more, unpredictable.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
So what do you think, Scott?
I'm thrilled to see Zack Ryder on TV at any point. And like you pointed out earlier, that's 2 shows in a row that he's on.
Yeah.
Because he popped up on Raw. The crowd wants to like the guy, and it's such a bummer if they keep burying him and not putting him on TV and losing that they're going to stop caring.
Yeah.
So I hope they do more with him. I hope they just put him in a tag team. Stick him with Emma and Santino. Have some good times. He's just as funny as they are. So it's great to see him. They keep telling the same story with Alberto, and it's fine. It's good. It's serviceable that he's building up to his next opponent, so he takes out whoever he's fighting. But it was standard. Nothing spectacular about it, but it was fine. So I gave it 11 Albertson savings cards.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was to me it was a typical Del Rio match of him just dissecting his opponent, and this time he didn't make him submit, but he did get the super kick win. But yeah, I gave it a 2.75. It was a little too short for me, but hey, Zack Ryder was on TV twice this week, and if WWE gets their stuff together, Zack Ryder what was that 2 years ago when he was like the hottest thing going, and I mean, he was nowhere near Daniel Bryan as he is now, but it was still.
But he wasn't featured that much on TV.
Yeah, exactly. But people were still liking him.
Yeah, at home it was that feeling.
Yeah, so they need to capture that lightning in the bottle what they got with Daniel Bryan,
or Zack Ryder just needs to grow a gnarly beard like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
To go along with the cute haircut.
Yes.
That is a very cute looking man.
So you're gonna dress up for Zack Ryder. You're gonna dress up for Randy
I didn't
Orton.
say that.
Who are you dressing up for?
Fandango.
Okay, good. Okay.
That's hot. Not.
So we are 60 days till WrestleMania. 60 days left. April 6th. Yeah, April 6th. Man, that's gonna come up so fast. No, I'm not going. Are you?
Maybe.
Oh, that's awesome.
You ladies
guys going?
Wait, you said 6 days?
No, 60.
60.
Oh, 60.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
In 6 days,
WrestleMania
we'll
is 6
be
days,
at
everybody.
Raw.
Yeah.
Right? Well, less than 6.
Less than
6
6
days now. Yeah.
So then we get the Raw recap of the night. Randy Orton comes out, says he thinks him being in Elimination Chamber is unfair. Stephanie and Hunter come out.
He knows it's coming every year. That's
I know.
the goofy thing. It's an annual match, and then it caught him by surprise.
Well, no, he's the champion. He should rest. Shouldn't he rest at the Elimination Chamber and get ready for WrestleMania?
Well, then he should hook up a hammock in his chamber pod.
Yeah. No, I don't think it'll fit.
Well,
But
that's
maybe.
the way to go.
But yeah, Hunter and Stephanie come out, say maybe Orton is not the face of the WWE, which I feel like after every week they come out and say that. They say, we really like you and we help you win matches, but I don't know. We really don't think you're the face of the WWE. I don't know. It's very weird. I don't like that.
It is weird. It's like Randy Orton not knowing that there's an Elimination Chamber match coming around.
And that he wouldn't be in it for the belt. And then they announced that it's Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton for the main event of Raw. Kane comes down. He doesn't technically interfere. He just gets on the apron. Daniel Bryan drop kicks him off. He dives out on the outside onto Randy Orton and Kane. He picks up Kane, throws him into the steel steps. Daniel Bryan gets back into the ring. He hits his running knee, gets the win, pins the champion. 1, 2, 3. Middle of the ring. At the end of the match, Daniel Bryan's celebrating. Kane comes back into the ring, attacks Daniel Bryan, choke slams him, and him and Randy Orton stand victorious over Bryan.
Yeah, you forgot about the fireworks.
Yes, it's fire. Kane lights up the ring.
Yeah, he summons fire.
Yes,
Ah,
that's awesome.
Because he's a demon.
I hope we see that.
Devil's
one day.
favorite demon.
Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, I thought that match on Raw was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was 4 in the
Yeah. Yeah. He was watching at the Wyatts. They were up late watching the replay.
They watch everything on delay. It's the worst.
But yeah, I thought it was a good match. I thought it was interesting to see Daniel Bryan beat Randy Orton this close. I mean, we still are 3 weeks away.
Makes it more interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna when they first said he was gonna because he's facing everyone in singles matches. That's in the chamber with him. I thought maybe they were gonna wait and do Daniel Bryan last, right before the pay-per-view. But I think this kind of works because if Daniel Bryan does win at the pay-per-view, then it's not like he just beat him on Raw and now he beats him in the chamber. It's he beat him 3 weeks ago on Raw.
He's got a chance.
And now, yes, exactly.
The champ can be beaten.
Yes.
It'd be interesting if all of them beat him.
That would be interesting.
Would be really good. I mean, that would keep me super interested because then you have that whole thing of where they're all pumped up because we beat them. We've done that, and maybe they get beat up afterwards, like Kane always comes out and does that or whatever. But then it could be a total fake out, like Gabby was saying before, like in the commentators and stuff, where Orton was just saving up all of his strength and stuff for the Elimination Chamber, and then he's like bat out of hell, doing all of his Orton stuff.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, I mean, and we could see, like we were saying, it could be, maybe Randy Orton's the first eliminated in the chamber.
Could be.
Then you're guaranteed a new champion. I wish we had a shot. I wish we had a shot of her face.
Throw acid in your face, Tom.
I just think that would not be cool because I want to see Randy Orton match against them. For him to be the first guy out, I don't know. It's kind of like you need to earn that belt.
Yeah.
Can't be an easy win.
Yeah, but once the champion's out, then there's guaranteed a new champion for the night.
Yeah, which is fine, but at the same time, then it's like, I don't know. If you really hate Randy Orton, it's a perfect match for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to go against 5 other good people, your odds are not very good.
And this way, he can't run out of the stadium and jump into some random car.
Exactly. He can't run out of the Elimination Chamber.
Can I pose a question in this panel, Tom?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay.
No, yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yes, go ahead.
Bray Wyatt taught me how to ask questions.
Awesome.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing at Raw? Since we're going, who are you most excited to see live?
That's a good one.
I can
that
guess
is a
for
good one.
Gabby. I can guess.
Do you guys want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So besides Randy Orton,
Okay.
because I definitely want to see him.
You don't want to see him at Raw. You want to see him later.
Yeah, you're right. I don't care if he's on the show. I just want to see him backstage or something. Just kidding.
You hear that, Randy?
Not kidding.
Randy, my number is 555.
Static.
Well, 555, we don't know that's not a real number, so don't try and
Wait, that's
Google
my
it.
number though. 555-5555.
So old school. I just in general want to see everyone. I'm so excited because I've haven't been to a live match since I was like a kid and I barely remember.
Are you running for office? What is this?
What?
I'm looking forward to everyone equally.
Yeah, equally. I'm a liberal. No, but seriously, I am looking forward to seeing everyone because it's just going to be so exciting. But obviously, Randy Orton, John Cena, like all the top guys. Is Daniel Bryan fighting? He is, right?
He'll be there.
So Daniel Bryan, he is the best pretty much in the, what's the
Company,
yeah. In the organization, company, whatever. He's the best. And I'm really excited to see Daniel Bryan. So I guess probably Daniel Bryan for wrestling and then Orton for being sexy and John Cena for being part of the Authority, right?
No, he's not part of Authority.
He's
Or
a
is
good
that-
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What do we call him? The organization?
No, the Authority is the bad guys.
No, but you call the establishment.
The establishment. That's
okay,
what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Gotcha. How about you, Markeia?
Well, definitely Daniel Bryan, because the energy that everybody has for him, I want to feel that live. I mean, you saw that one with, your captors when he took them out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, okay. It's
Still
okay.
a soft spot.
Yeah.
When he climbed the side of the cage and everybody
Yeah.
yes, I want to feel that.
That was a good moment.
Yeah. So definitely Daniel Bryan, if only because of just the energy that he puts out. And then I'd love to see that wrestling up close. But Raw has more diva stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so it'll probably be there should be a
that'll
Divas
be
match
fun.
when we're there.
Yeah, I want to see that and some of the backstage stuff and how they'll tie that into live in the ring. Does Kofi do?
He may
Raw?
be there. He may be on
Potentially.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
You love Kofi.
I find him so interesting. Him and Justin Gabriel,
He may not be. He may be on a before
Like
Raw
a pre-show.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm always underdog kind of people. So, but yeah, I'd be really interested in that.
Gotcha. How about you, Scott?
I am really excited to see my captors. I call them my leaders. Going up against the Shield because they're teasing that for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So any in-ring or confrontations of that live,
The Shield may walk by us, depending where our seats are.
right?
They could walk, right by us.
Bray
That'd be awesome.
may be rocking next to us.
Yeah.
Wait, that's what I wanted to know. The Wyatts are going to be there?
Yep.
Probably.
I take back everything I ever said. I want to see the Wyatts.
And the backstage Randy Orton way. or
Yeah.
the-
No, in like a friend way. And to thank him for, giving you hospitality
well,
the other
and I
day.
want to see AJ in the backstage.
You make that shot. I don't think your boyfriend's gonna be there. So
Yeah, that's right. I don't drink either.
there you
It
go.
works out great.
But yeah, I definitely want to see Bryan, Ziggler. Want to see Ziggler, and then somebody else I want to see that was in our last match of the night. Big E Langston. I want to see him.
Oh yeah, see that in real life.
Yeah.
That's big.
See how
And
tall he is.
definitely the Shield, because I want to see Roman Reigns spear someone, because that's gonna be awesome live. But yes, chance all around all night will be fun.
Yes.
People going nuts. SummerSlam was awesome when I went to SummerSlam, and my arms were hurting me the next day from doing yes chants for 3 hours straight.
Think
so.
how Daniel Bryan feels.
I know. Every day. Oh man. Well, yeah, but he's like built, so I'm getting there, kind of. Maybe.
He's used to the
I don't know.
repetition.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So the last match of the night for main event was Big E Langston, the Intercontinental Champion, versus the former Intercontinental Champion, Curtis Axel. We find that Big E is a former Ohio Hawkeye alumni, so he was wearing the colors, and the crowd was chanting for what they're saying. I'm not sure exactly what the
Hawk.
Was that what they're saying?
Hawk.
Yeah.
Hawk. I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
But Big E is just he's like a machine. I don't know. Is he like he's like a robot because he just like destroys people. Like he's he just never gives up.
He can do everything. That's what's scary. It's like a Brock Lesnar where he's incredibly strong, incredibly athletic, fast, agile. It's it's frightening.
Yeah. He hit like an awesome clothesline to knock Axel out of the ring. And then Big E was working on Axel's arm for most of the match, and then Curtis Axel got on the corner and jumped to do like a crossbody, and Big E just caught him. Like it was nothing. Like he just like was catching like a
a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Baby.
Yes, like a 2-pound baby. He made it look like I don't know.
That he's back.
2-pound baby. Why are you so specific?
Because I don't know. Because I feel like if I caught a 2-pound baby, it would feel like nothing in my arm.
You feel like Biggie Langston.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
like Biggie Langston, like catching 2-pound babies.
Which he then like back breaks and then like. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you're going,
I hit the shoulder block takedown on him like Big E did.
If you're going to Raw on Monday, throw Tom your baby if it's under 2 pounds.
Yes,
exactly.
Only
Specific. I'll know if it's over, and I'm like, no. Sorry, I'm not gonna catch that.
I'm not catching your fat baby.
What? You gave up.
I'm like, I can weigh it in my mind. Nope, over 2 pounds.
You should work at the carnival.
I know. Yeah. I should.
Baby wear.
But I only guess baby weights, not every.
My stomach
Be like a baby baka.
So back to the match. Big E.
Why?
Screw all you people that don't think we give real wrestling comments. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Throw Tom your baby, and then we'll see what happens.
Exactly. If I catch it, then we'll give real wrestling
In a
comments.
cage.
So Big E hit. It was an awesome looking over the head belly to belly suplex. Then he hit a belly to belly side slam suplex, and then I think Axel went to the outside and Big E kind of followed him, and Axel threw Big E into the steps on the outside, which I don't understand. They could pick up and use the steps, and that's a disqualification. But you could throw him into the steps, and that's not a disqualification.
It's frowned upon.
I know, but I don't get that. Can we have some good rules? It is wrestling, I know, but. So then Axel took control for most of the later part of that match, and then Big E came running off the ropes, and Axel like hit him with a knee like right to the head.
Yeah.
Which they replayed, which I thought was cool. It was like one of those like Axel just thinking ahead and planning and doing what was right. Where he was like, I need to do something to get back into this match, and he saw his opportunity. And he was like knee to the head. Langston ended up he countered with like knees to the face, and then Big E hit his ran the ropes, hit his big splash. He went for the big ending, but it was reversed into a perfect plex for 2, which I thought it was a really good perfect plex by Axel. Axel tried to again do his what were we calling it before? The rear front DDT. His like we had like a really
distract arm?
no, he hasn't done that in a while though.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad he hasn't done that in a while.
Execution.
Yeah, yes.
It's my only one.
Yes.
It's my only one.
He went for that.
It's my only one.
He couldn't get it. Big E ended up reversing
Don't make
it.
me Wyatt you.
Well, the crickets weren't really filling.
Drink your water. There you go. Big E went for the big ending. Was able to hit it. Get the win. Good win for Big E here. Big win. I mean, not really a big win, but hey, he's got the momentum
Solid
going.
win.
Yeah. I'd like to see him in a feud with someone. He does have a belt that he hasn't defended lately. Let's get something going with that. I would like that. Also, Dean Ambrose. He's had the United States Championship since May, and I think he's defended it 3 times. Come on.
No one's keeping track, though, clearly.
Yeah. I think it was more than 3, but...
I mean, he's happy about it because he knows he's going to keep it longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Match.
But what do you guys think of the final match of the night?
Scott, would you like to go first?
I will go first. I thought it was a good bout between them. Curtis Axel, with the loss of Paul Heyman, and with the Ryback wasn't in his corner.
Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't there.
I'm conditioned at this point. If he doesn't have someone in his corner, I don't think he's going to win. So I went in thinking that. It's like, well, Big E Langston wins, and there's just not much to this. He did do some really neat spots, though, with the knee, like you said, and the perfect plex, which he did really well, homage to his dad, and also the homage to his dad when he's getting kicked in the leg by Langston.
Oh, yeah.
And his flip up and over.
Yes.
His dad, Mr. Perfect, it's incredible how much he flew up and over. Like, he would almost go for 2 rotations at times. Wow. But I like seeing those moments. It was good. Not the best main event we've seen, but it still felt like it was the main event of the night, which I like that feeling for the show. So I gave it 32 5 counts.
Gotcha. Which one do you guys want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah, for this, I just, wow, Big E Langston. I mean, just the fact that Curtis Axel would get him in what looked to be a really solid hold, and then he just, and be like, oh, you're playing, and just break it with sheer strength. That was amazing to me. Yeah, the pinwheel kicks or whatever that you were just talking about, I thought those were fantastic. He did like 3 of those. You know, both of them together with that, I found that interesting. I liked seeing that. It was like the sheer power, and then Curtis just, you know, going with it. I loved that. I didn't like that. So I haven't seen Curtis Axel in a little bit. It seemed that, and the commentators even said about it, where it was like a power versus power kind of a match. And you can't really do that with Big E Langston. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta be a bigger guy than.
Yeah, if you're gonna try to fight power with power, then you need to be as big as or bigger than the guy. But whenever Curtis Axel did sneaky things like the knee to the face or you know, slamming him into the steps, you know, things that are frowned upon, then he was making headway. Yeah. So it's like that was working. I wanted to see him do more tactics like that because, you know, if you have a rock and a granite wall, you know, the wall is going to stay and the rock is eventually going to crumble, which is what ended up happening with this. So just, you know, be sneakier. I mean, and even Big E Langston got a sneaky one in when Curtis climbed up to the corner post and then was going to do something to him, some high-flying thing to him, and then Big E just stuck a foot in his face. Yeah. So he'd land on that. I thought that was great. So... yeah, I wanted a change in tactics for Curtis Axel. I mean, maybe him not having somebody in his corner, he's got a certain mindset when he wrestles now, but I think he needs to think outside the box. I'd like to see him be sneakier, you know, use his skills in a different way if he's going to do it against Big E Langston again. But I did see why he was Intercontinental Champion before. So I enjoyed this match, even for what it was, so I gave it a 3.5.
Gotcha. Gabby, what do you think?
I think both of these wrestlers have their own strengths, and I don't necessarily feel like it was too unevenly matched, because if Curtis kind of stuck to what he knew would work and better technique, he might have actually won. I did love, like you guys were mentioning before, the explosiveness of the kicks that were going on with Big E Langston against Curtis when he was flipping around. I thought that was awesome. I haven't seen that yet on Main Event, so that was pretty cool. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Axel actually yelled at Big E when he had him on the ground. He was yelling, which heated the intensity up for me. Added a little something, something. And Axel showed me his strength when he hit Big E over the head with his palms. He kind of like that to him. And it was pretty strong. And I don't know, I feel like this match could have been better if Axel had really figured out what he could do to take control for most of it. So I'm happy with the win, though. I'll give it a 3.4, but thanks for trying.
Gotcha. Try again, Curtis. Try again.
Next time.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.0. I wish, you know, Langston has this Intercontinental title. Why not just make it for the belt? You know, I feel like, you know, he's going to probably get the win. So at least just say, oh, well, you know, he's defending the belt on Main Event. That would get people to tune in more if I knew he was defending the belt. Even if you said, oh, he's going to defend his belt against a mystery opponent, and we didn't know until we watched it. It would have added more intrigue to, you know, me wanting to watch Main Event even more. And being like, oh, Axel's going to defend, or Langston's going to defend the belt, and we don't know who. I want to see that match. But yeah, I gave it 3.0. I liked all the spots you guys were talking about. And, I mean, Langston's just, he's like like I said, he's like a monster. Like, he can just do no wrong. Like, he's just explosive in every aspect. And I like the big end. His move is cool too. The big ending.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that does it for this week's main event, and we're all pumped for Monday.
Yeah.
We're gonna get our yes
Yeah,
chants. We're gonna practice yes chants all weekend. Make sure we get them right.
Iron our wrestling shirts.
Yes, exactly.
Or no shirt.
Or no shirt.
Wear our pay-per-view Sunday
get
best.
wrestling shirts.
But yeah, I think everyone's pumped. Everyone here's pumped.
Oh yeah,
Everyone,
I can't wait.
All the
It's gonna be
fans
so
at
great.
home, look for us on Raw. We'll be the people just doing yes chants
For the
3
entire
hours
time.
straight.
Guys,
And then
we
you
need to
can
make a
call Gabby.
sign.
Yes, we do make a sign.
Oh,
If you guys have
sign.
suggestions on signs we should make, write them below in the comments.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that actually.
And
helped.
maybe you'll see your sign on.
Yeah, we
on
should
Raw.
like choose a winner, and they'll have to watch the show to see if they spot it.
Yeah.
And
I
then
like
you
that.
guys, as fans, have to catch it, take a screenshot of it, and upload it to Twitter and
Yes.
hashtag.
That'd be pretty
Awesome. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I like
Hashtag
that idea.
AfterBuzz TV.
Yes, and all of us too. Send
Yeah.
it to all of us. Okay, so that does it for us here at Main Event. Where can they find you guys? Gabby, you can go first.
They can find me on Twitter at Gabrielle_Loren and Instagram at GabbyLO87. Do it.
Markeia.
You can find me on Twitter at Markeia McCarty. And if you enjoy live comedy, I have a show this Saturday at IO West in Hollywood.
Awesome. Scott.
You can find me on Twitter at Curtain Jerks, and this week on my comedy wrestling podcast, Curtain Jerks, I have Alex Shane, a British wrestler and founder of Wrestle Talk TV. So he's a great interview, and you got to check that episode out. It's available on iTunes and ComedyPodcastNetwork.com.
Awesome. And you can find me on Twitter at TomTheCom. And right after this, we're doing Tomorrow People, and Tuesday nights is Supernatural. I was like, I don't know what show that is. But yes, Supernatural Tuesday nights. And check us out next week on Monday Night Raw. We'll see you guys next week.
From executive producers Markeia McCarty, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.